And welcome back to This and That. Blake Mitchell from Exterminators joining us now to talk about getting rid of the pests that are in your home during the winter months. And sometimes we don't think about that because bugs aren't outside because it's not warm enough, because they're inside now.
Absolutely.
And we got top 5 2015 pest threats that are out there. And real quickly, we'll start off with mosquitoes. It's always going to be a pest. We don't think about it this time of the year, but are there any sort of precautions we can do right now?
Yeah, right now is the time of year to be watching for, we have a lot more rainfall now. Look for those areas that have standing water for several days at a time. Those will be the areas you'll be keeping an eye on coming up on spring, because coming the middle of the end of March, you're going to start seeing mosquito activity. At that point, they only go from 7 to 10 days from egg to adult.
Okay. Now, next thing we want to talk about are ants. Ants still a problem even this time of the year, too.
All year long.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, and a lot of times when it gets cold, they're just coming in for food and harbors just like we are.
Okay. Now, termites always a big thing, too. I know they sort of slow down a little bit in the winter months, but it's always still good to get treatments and still be, keep an eye out for termites.
Yeah, it's always recommended to have your home inspected at least once a year. You can do it with a full home evaluation, have the property and home inspected, find what problems you may have, what may be causing them, identify those, and treat in the best way possible.
And the last one that we want to really talk about are rodents, especially when it comes to mice. I mean, they want to eat all time, anytime during the year as well, but they're also trying to seek probably warmth, too.
Yeah, right now you see a lot of activity where they're trying to get inside the home. I mean, it's cold. They want to come in. Listen for sounds at night when everything else is quiet. You could have roof rats in the attic. Mice anywhere in the home, Norway rats in the lower areas of the home. Look for entry points like utility entries, pipelines coming into the foundation, crawl-space doors, AC lines, that kind of thing. Anything with a gap around it. I mean, a mouse only needs a hole the size of a nickel to get in.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And you hate to see them kind of running around here and there, but the treatments for these various things that are out there, lots of times it sort of corrects the problem right then and there, but then you still have mice that may come back. You still have ants that may come back as well. What are the biggest benefits, I guess, treating now or prevention-wise?
Prevention-wise, you're always getting an inspection. You're always having somebody keep their eyes on the house constantly to see what things might not only change with the pest, but change within the home that may cause the activity to change as well.
Okay. Now, are there maybe some, not really name dropping, but any of the over-the-counter products? So, I mean, some of those really work well, because mouse traps obviously work well. Some of the products work well too, but there's also a level 2 where we need to call the exterminator. But is there some immediate things that you just from the store and get?
The biggest bang for your buck if you're the homeowner is basically going back to what I was talking about earlier and just finding those openings and seeing if you can seal them up. Go to your local hardware store, find weather stripping or door sweeps, whatever you may do to be able to seal up openings in the foundation.
All right, some great information, and yeah, it's hard to believe we have to think about pests even this time of the year. All right, folks, for more information, if you have any questions out there when it comes to the pests in your homes, you can give them a call, 423-629-7378. That is Exterminators. Again, 629-7378. You can also visit them on the web at aeroexterminators.com.